What would the Space Stone make you sacrifice? The first Infinity Stone of the MCU was inside the Tesseract, which was in possession of Odin, before he hid the stone on Midgard, otherwise known as Earth. The stone then comes into possession of Hydra, whose leader gets blasted into space and becomes Vormir's attraction host. To answer what sacrifice the Space Stone would take, let's look at two powers that the Space Stone has. The first one, Thanos uses on Loki to stop his momentum completely in Infinity War. The second, and more commonly used power of the Space Stone is to teleport or open a portal to anywhere else in space. We know Odin was a tyrant who conquered the Nine Realms and built the Bifrost to travel between them before he hid the Tesseract on Earth. It's likely that Odin used the Space Stone to construct the Bifrost to begin with, and we can see the Space Stone is commonly used as a power source for a lot of weapons, which we see the Bifrost is, or can be used as. I think Odin used the second power of the Space Stone to stop momentum on one or two of the Nine Realms, those being Jotunheim and Niflheim. If Odin used the Space Stone to stop Jotunheim or Niflheim from spinning on their planetary axes, then all life on those planets would cease to exist unless they were firmly planted to the ground or within the planet. Please allow me to explain with science. The Earth rotates at 800 miles per hour, and everything on Earth is spinning at the same speed. If Earth were to suddenly stop spinning altogether, everything and everyone not planted to the ground would suddenly go flying at 800 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound at sea level. Niflheim would then be known as the realm of the dead as per Norse mythology, and Jotunheim would have much fewer residents. We see many frost giants come out of glaciers and mountains in the first Thor movie, so it's easy to see how a lot of them could have survived the entire planet's gravitational spin halting. The Space Stone being used to stop the momentum of large celestial objects is supported by Thanos shutting off the Forge in Davalier. The mechanical contraption holding the mini stars frozen over because the momentum of the Forge has been stopped. How would Odin know how to do this? Well, notice how Asgard is just a city floating in the clouds with a geological structure underneath. Maybe Odin stopped the gravitational spin of the planet the city of Asgard initially resided on. Maybe it was his father Bor who sacrificed the surface of the planet in order to save the people of Asgard and make the city rise above the clouds. Either way, the natural forces of gravity on these planets were tampered with. Two of the Nine Realms were made examples of in a tyrant's conquest of space, and lives were taken in the pursuit of control, dominance, and discovery of the unknown. And yet, for Asgard, a people and its city stuck in time, momentum was sacrificed all the same.